All right, it's been a little over a month. Uh, Now that I'm done my Skyrim binge, and I had another tussle with the crab, and my stash is gone again. I guess we can review another artist. Um, so I started with a suggestion this year. I just did what Eric told me to do. I did Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke. Um, One of the biggest names in drill, which is a subgenre of trap music. Um, what do I think of Pop Smoke? Well, I'm not a big fan of Pop Smoke. I'm just gonna start off with no. It was okay. He had a few songs. I'm not a big fan of this whole drill music. This whole especially Pop Smoke. It seems a lot of his songs have too much going on at once. Um, a lot of beats. I can never. I usually this is like an argument that like a lot of people say. Sometimes I have a hard time hearing what he's saying over all the layering of music and everything, but he wasn't terrible. He's got a few good songs. We'll go by album, like we usually do. We'll start with Meet the Woo. There's only two songs off the first album that really stuck with me. Only because they were catchy. Like I said, I wasn't a big fan, but these songs, "Better Have Your Gun," that one stuck with me. That one was kind of stuck in my head for a bit. Dior, which was one of his big hits, which is definitely his biggest hit. That one was also pretty catchy. I still have it in my head sometimes. I think about it. Meet the Woo was a good starting album. He really was, but this is like the really big thing about Pop Smoke is he kind of pushed this genre out really fast because a lot of people were inspired by Pop Smoke with this new drill music in New York sound that influenced a lot of other rappers later, or is starting to. He's relatively new, but I think he is going to have a lot of influence on people later. Um, there's Meet the Woo 2. I wasn't a big fan of this one. I think he's getting better. He got a little better, but not by much. The only song I really liked off this album, this is like one of the only Pop Smoke songs that I actually kind of like, is Element. I thought that was a really good song. It's a really good one. He did a really great job with rhyming and like delivery on that song. I feel what I've noticed is with Meet the Woo 1 and 2 and even the next album, all this is kind of like nothing. This is not my type of music, I don't really listen to this kind of stuff, but I do know who it's for. I always see this stuff as kind of party music, something you throw in the background and people, you don't have to pay attention to it. It's just background noise for when you're doing something else, which I completely understand that application for. I don't think anybody's sitting there paying attention to the lyrical genius of Pop Smoke or the just really having a fucking just a philosophy lesson on the teachings of Pop Smoke. I don't see it, but I think he's pretty good for that type of just put in the background in a party type thing. I would be fine with that. The next album, Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Well, at this point in his career, Pop Smoke was dead. I'm pretty sure, I should have done my research. If I got it right, I'm pretty sure he was shot. If I got that wrong, AJ will put it here. Okay, I don't know. But there's the songs. There are a few songs off this album I don't hate, actually. I like the songs 44 Bulldog. That's a pretty good song. I thought that one was okay. I thought the title track was okay. Aim for the Moon was pretty okay. There's one, Aim for the Moon, with Quavo, which I'm probably going to do something with Quavo in the next couple weeks. So, then there's Make It Rain. That's another one I like. These are probably one of my three favorite Pop Smoke songs. That one had a feature with Rowdy Rebel, who was in jail at the time, and it's literally a phone. It's literally phoned in. He called from jail to do a verse, which it wasn't a bad verse, but it's just strange. I don't see too many call-ins. But then there's the song people want to hear me talk about with Pop Smoke, and that's the song Mood Swings. Um, I'm not a big fan of it. I guess I get the appeal. The instrumental is nice. Um, I just don't. I just don't think it fits with everything else. I feel like I don't. I guess it does, but I don't know. There's something about this song that just. It is kind of a meme. It's been memed. It's popular for its reasons. So I don't hate it. I just don't. I personally don't like that song. I've heard it quite a bit. Um, but in the end, I'd say Pop Smoke. I think he had a lot of potential. Sad. It's always sad to see a young artist die. And while I'll say "Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon," I think is his best album. Um, there was some good songs on there. There was, I think it was pretty well put together. I think 50 Cent helped produced it. Um, so I don't know how much of that had to do with it. I don't even like 50 Cent, but if that is true, they definitely did a pretty okay job of making an album coherent. Um, yeah, overall, not a big Pop Smoke fan, but he wasn't terrible. I wasn't miserable this week, so that's all I can really say. Now, I would like to take a quick moment to talk about Artist of the Week. Um, we're still gonna be doing. I'm still gonna be doing it, but it's probably not gonna be a weekly thing anymore. It's probably gonna be every other week. I'll probably put some things in between. Maybe I'll talk about a new album. Maybe I'll talk about like something music related that I want to talk about. But we're no longer going to be doing reviewing an artist every week. I'm going to be moving that to every other week. So not only will it give me more time to listen to bigger artists, it'll also give me time to talk about other music related things. So just a quick heads up on that. I haven't really decided exactly what we're going to call it, because you can't call it Artist of the Week anymore because it's no longer a weekly thing. But I'll just call it Zack Talks About Music or whatever I don't even know. But that's it. I know it's been a while. I was taking a break from the whole Artist of the Week thing for a bit, but we will be back for 2021. And I hope we get to listen to a bunch more artists this year and make a lot more videos about that. So, I'm Zack. Remember to tip your delivery driver. I'll see you next episode.